NBC News is now projecting a winner in the Kentucky presidential race. President Donald Trump projected to be the winner in Kentucky. That will be 8 electoral votes for the president. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Steve?
We do have another state to call. Not a big surprise here, Vermont. Vermont, Joe Biden will win the state of Vermont, and it's 3 electoral votes. Only 5% of the expected vote-ins, but we can project that Joe Biden will win there handily.
The state of West Virginia, as expected, has been awarded to Donald Trump with its 5 electoral votes.
Another call here. You see it on the screen there. Virginia. NBC News projects that Joe Biden will win Virginia's 13 electoral votes.
We can project now the state of South Carolina is going to go to Donald Trump. South Carolina, strong red state. Donald Trump won it 4 years ago. He is going to win it again tonight. Janae Norman is in South Carolina. Donald Trump will win the state of Alabama. 10% of the vote in. Of course, that is a strong Republican state. Big Senate race there as well. Republicans hoping to pick up a Senate seat there. Tommy Tuberville over Doug Jones. We don't have a projection on that yet.
First in Mississippi, NBC News projects that Donald Trump will win in the state of Mississippi.
We have a projection, and that is a Trump victory as expected in the state of Tennessee with its 11 electoral votes. That is our NBC News projection. In Oklahoma, Donald Trump holds on to Oklahoma.
Back to NBC News 2020 election coverage. We have got another call that's in the state of Connecticut. And when NBC News projects Joe Biden as the winner in Connecticut, not a big surprise there.
In Delaware, native son Joe Biden is the projected winner. Illinois has spoken. Neither of these are pickups. They're holds. This is Joe Biden, the projected winner of Illinois, and it's 20 electoral votes. In the state of Maryland, Joe Biden, the predicted winner tonight. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Joe Biden, the projected winner tonight. In my home state of New Jersey, Joe Biden, the projected winner.
Joe Biden, we can project, is going to win the state of Rhode Island again. That's not a surprise.
We are awarding the state of Arkansas, as expected, to Donald Trump. 6 electoral votes. That's where the vote is coming down as of this hour. Indiana, as expected, we are projecting Donald Trump as the projected winner there.
Donald Trump will also win the state of North Dakota.
Give the interruption another state call, and that is, as expected, Donald Trump the winner in South Dakota. And while it hasn't come up a lot tonight, there is that stretch of coronavirus that is raging through the Dakotas right now, just part of the backdrop of the vote.
In Wyoming, President Trump takes it. Welcome back. 10:30 in East, 7:30 out west. Louisiana's votes are in. NBC News is projecting Trump as the winner there.
Let's start with a big one, a big Northeast state with 29 electoral votes. NBC News projecting, as expected, Joe Biden will win in New York.
And in New Mexico, we've got Joe Biden prevailing in that state. It'll pick up New Mexico's 5 electoral votes. We're back right after this. Nebraska, projected winner of 3 of 5 electoral votes. Do I have that right? So that's what it
right
says.
now, right.
Yes,
well,
we're awaiting the congressional district.
Well, there's 2, right. So that sounds like we're not ready to call the first either, which would be Lincoln, but that's going to probably be Republican.
That has been awarded to Joe Biden, correct?
Yeah, and there it is. We were just going through it. We can call it back up on the screen right here. This is Omaha metro area. And again, these are the same numbers we were just looking at. There's one update, I think, to come here, but there weren't too many votes left. This is a district Democrats felt very confident in because we've talked about the growing Democratic strength in suburbs, metropolitan areas. Donald Trump had carried this by just 3 points in 2016. Democrats were very confident they could get it this time. Barack Obama, by the way, back in 2008 when he beat John McCain, also carried this district. It had been Republican since then. It goes back to the Democrats, goes to Biden tonight.
In D.C., where you can vote without representation in Congress, Joe Biden, the projected winner of the District of Columbia.
We can now project that Joe Biden is going to win the state of Colorado, and it's 9 electoral votes.
In Kansas, the president holds on and holds the state of Kansas.
NBC has now projected that in the great state of Missouri, President Donald Trump will once again be the winner in Missouri. Again, that is not a pickup for the Republicans. Missouri has been deep red and in the Republican column for some time now.
Joe Biden's going to win the state of New Hampshire, and it's 4 electoral votes. Donald Trump had fought pretty hard there. They thought that was one of those states they might be able to take back in 2020, but it was not to be. Joe Biden will win the state of New Hampshire, and it's 4 electoral votes.
In Idaho, the president has won Idaho's 4 electoral votes.
California awards 55 electoral votes, as is our projection. Not a surprise to Joe Biden. Oregon, 7 electoral votes to Joe Biden. Washington, 12 electoral votes to Joe Biden.
And in Utah, as expected, President Trump wins.
All right, welcome back. We have a projection, actually a call to make at 4:38 a.m. The state of Hawaii and its 4 electoral votes going to Joe Biden.
We've got a call in Minnesota. NBC News projects that Joe Biden will win the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. And Senator, I'll let you react to that if you'd like.
That's great.
We are now projecting that Donald Trump will win the state of Ohio. Donald Trump will win the state of Ohio tonight. It's 18 electoral votes, go to Donald Trump. He won it 4 years ago. He will win it again tonight.
Montana's presidential race, and we're calling it for President Trump. No surprise there.
We are calling 2 more states, projecting 2 more states for Donald Trump. First one is the state of Iowa. The state of Iowa and its 6 electoral votes are going to go to Donald Trump. Also, the state of Florida and its 29 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. So, again, the red states are filling in red. Blue states are filling in blue. John, I want to bring you in on something else. Right now, we have not seen President Trump speak last night, but we've now gotten the first tweet. We're not going to show it right now.
State call, one of the states you just ran through, and that is Texas. It turns out that Democrats, maybe some of them, spotted a blue mirage in some of the early numbers, and hope overcame facts in this case. Texas remains a red state under Donald Trump.
The Fox News Decision Desk is calling Arizona for Joe Biden. Are you 100% sure of that call, and when you made it, and why did you make it?
Absolutely. We made it after basically a half hour of debating, is it time yet? Because it's been clear for a while that the former vice president is in the lead in Arizona and was most likely to win the state. It has been in the category that we call knowable but not callable for about an hour. We finally called it. Right now, yes, there are some outstanding votes in Arizona. Most of them are coming from Maricopa, where Biden is currently in a very strong position. And many of them are mail-in votes, where we know from our Fox News voter analysis, Biden has an advantage.
NBC News now projects that Maine goes to Biden. 3 of Maine's electoral votes. That is a split. There are 4 electoral votes. There's 1 congressional district that goes to Donald Trump.
The Fox News Decision Desk can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden will win the state of Wisconsin, further narrowing President Trump's prospects for amassing the 270 electoral votes needed for a second term.
ABC News is now projecting Joe Biden will win the key state of Michigan. That state has gone to Democrats in the past, but it famously went to Donald Trump 4 years ago. Again, ABC News now projecting Joe Biden has won the state of Michigan.
The moment the entire country has been waiting for after a very close race. NBC News now projects that Joe Biden has won the Keystone State, Pennsylvania, and its 20 electoral votes.
And that means we can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden has been elected President of the United States. He is President-elect Joseph Robinette Biden at 77 years old.
Biden is President-elect of the United States. Biden is being called with the Pennsylvania votes that have just come in. Biden has been elected, Mika.
This is an ABC News election update. Now reporting chief anchor George Stephanopoulos.
Good morning. We have breaking news results from the state of Pennsylvania. Those results are in right now. And based on what we are seeing there, we can say that Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. is on track to win the state of Pennsylvania, become the 46th president of the United States.
The Fox News decision desk can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden will win Pennsylvania and Nevada, putting him over the 270 electoral votes he needs to become the 46th president of the United States.
Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, who stated in this process, "I will never give up fighting for you and our nation," will be denied a second term. That has not happened since 1992 and President George H.W. Bush.
We've got breaking news. As we have been speaking, NBC News has projected President Trump as the winner of the state of Alaska, a state that was still counting ballots.
NBC News is now ready to make a couple calls. Let's start with the first. In the state of Georgia, where there's currently a hand recount being done, Joe Biden is the apparent winner. Again, Joe Biden, the apparent winner in Georgia. We use the word apparent when results could change, such as in a recount, although it's not expected that Donald Trump is going to make up that deficit in Georgia. Also, in the state of North Carolina, another state that we had been waiting on, we can now say that Donald Trump is the winner of North Carolina, the projected winner of North Carolina. This gives Donald Trump 15 electoral votes. But